Hello, fellow parents and gamers. Are your kids draining your wallet with those AAA titles and your free time's rarer than a legendary drop? Then you're in the right place. Two elder millennial moms who remember dial-up internet and still use cheat codes are here to help you navigate the wild world of fun, budget-friendly finds for the casual gamer. My name's Michelle, and I'm here with my friend Dawn. This is We Have Video Games at Home. Hello. How are you?
Hi. I'm doing all right. It's dressed for the job you want today, and I want to be a stay-at-home cat mom or possibly a coma patient.
I love it.
So
I love that. Was me yesterday.
nice. It's so relaxing.
Yes. And it's a nice day out. Like, it's not too hot.
I was gonna do stuff outside, but I couldn't find any tools, so
And you
I
quit.
came back in.
That's a later problem.
Yeah, I quit. It's like, it took me long enough to find out that I can't work today, so I'm just gonna go back inside.
Yep, done. Done for the day. At noon.
Yeah.
I love it.
Job accomplished.
You tried. A for effort.
Almost.
I've been busy, so I haven't really had a whole bunch of time to test out new games. But I did check out Sunhaven. Have you played that at all?
I have not.
Do you want to hear my thoughts on it?
Absolutely, go for it.
Okay. It has like the fantasy and whimsy that you would like want in Stardew Valley, but it feels like a direct copy. Like some parts of it feel just kind of like stolen from Stardew Valley, so it kind of gives me the ick in that aspect.
Okay.
But it's very similar, like farming and ranching, and you can choose a range of characters like an elf, a human, an angel, an Amari, elemental, a Naga, and I chose a demon.
Nice.
And I think those choices matter because somebody said to me, like, oh, demons aren't usually friendly or something like that. So I think those choices matter. And there's a bunch more customization options, like with your clothing and your face and stuff.
Okay.
The town is cute. The NPCs are fun. I think if I had started Sunhaven first, I would feel differently. But it's like, you know how I hate Coco, the movie, because it's a direct ripoff of the Book of Life to me? Mm-hmm. This is kind of how I feel about Sunhaven to Stardew Valley. But I haven't gone too far, and it just, the ick, like even chopping wood, I'm like, you stole this. It feels stolen.
Yeah, I could see that.
But it could be super fun.
Yeah. There's also just so many of them, especially when Steam kind of gets, knowing what you're into. I get a ton of like, you enjoy farm simulation. Here's all the farm simulation games. And I'm kind of like, Stardew Valley's sort of different. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's just, I'm constantly finding new stuff in Stardew Valley. And then even what you just said about this other one having different customization options for your character. So many mods exist for Stardew. So my character, I downloaded, the Fashion Sense mod, and then you can go in and download new mods. So now my character is dressed like a literal witch.
Yeah.
With a little witch's hat and everything. And you can change their face. You can, So.
Do I need a mod for a witch's hat? Because I'm trying to find one.
I don't know if one exists in the game. Yeah. No, this one was full on like different attire, and they were just adorable. And I went, yes, please. Yeah,
I started a new one in the mountain farm, and the monsters come out at night, so it's kind of neat. Like if you're out after dark, the monsters are just everywhere.
Nice.
So that's fun. But I'm stuck now. To finish the community center, I need a 5-star parsnip and melon, but it's fall, so I'm screwed. And where the hell is a rainbow shell? Like, just, can I have one, please? That's a summer thing, I think. So I'm stuck.
It's one of those games where, because I'm kind of want to kick myself, because earlier when we were doing these podcasts, I was like, I think I'm kind of done with Stardew Valley. Wow, so not done. I just watched Bobby Lee on their podcast. I think it's called Tiger Belly. I'm not super... Yeah, anyways, they toured their farm in Stardew Valley with the creator. And I was blown away by like how much time and work and money he was able to like put into this, and it gave me so much insight into just how not accomplished I am in this game
Right?
at all.
I know. I see other people and I'm like, what? Like, someone turned the quarry into like a whole rock harvesting system. And I was like, I'm doing that. So I put all my furnaces there and a chest where I keep all the gems and crystals in the quarry. Like, hello, smart.
Nice. I didn't think of that. Yeah, no, mine was even just the organization of, now I want to put where you can go to Robin and you can build these sheds and you can put anything in them. So you can have a shed that's entirely just for winemaking and be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I need to be doing this.
I do have a shed and I have stuff in there, but I have like everything in there, like my loom and my jam things and all this stuff. But I'm like, how do you have enough fruit to fill if you fill the shed with one, like a wine making stuff?
I have been focusing on just growing a ton of the fruit that is worth the most money.
Oh, okay.
And just constantly turning that into wine.
Okay, so that's like you're a wine farm.
I just hit $1 million for the first time.
Ooh.
And now I'm scared to spend it because it took me so long to get here. So I'm just going to use it to invest into building up so I can just make more money, because I would love to get the obelisks that, I don't know if you've gotten that far, but there are like things that help you warp to other areas. We were talking about the challenge of getting down to level 100 in Skull Cavern.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm still working on. And so now I've kind of got a new game plan to go in and do this. And the first thing I need to do is the thing that pisses me off is that you can't catch a bus and go to the desert any earlier than 10 o'clock in the morning. And that's, time is money, people. So
yeah, you need the warp thing.
To get a warp totem. Yeah, so I can warp there at 6 a.m. And I also need to harvest tons and tons of stone right now and turn them into staircases. Because my goal, my thing is I'm just going to make 100 stairs. and bring in hundreds of the bombs.
That's what...
And I'm just going to go
I had like 50 stairs, and I'm like, I can do every second level, right? Mm-hmm. And I died.
And then the nice thing too is that increase your luck big time, because you want to get those holes in Skull Cavern.
Yes.
And when you jump down, it'll be like, you've dropped 4 levels or 7 levels. I'm like, yes. And then I'll still only make it to like level 50 and have to go home. So yeah, I'm like, we gotta really just set up this farm and like go for it.
Yes, you need the warp thing so you can get there at like 6:30 a.m.
Yeah. Because I didn't even notice. I had no idea the bus went that late until just last night when I had everything ready and I'm like, we're going to Skull Cavern, baby. And we went and I sat by the bus and I'm like, Pam, where are you? You drunkard. Get here. I want to get on the bus.
I don't care if you're hungover. That's funny. Did you try anything new?
Oh, yeah, I got a couple things. I did see a thing this morning that I wanted to talk about because I thought this was so funny. There was a viral Facebook post. It was posted by Taylor on Facebook in Stardew Valley Pelican Posting, which I guess is a group.
Oh, okay.
And it was every Stardew Valley bachelor, but as Matthew Lillard characters. It was so good.
I want that.
Alex is just Matthew Lillard in Scream.
Yep.
And 13 Ghosts is the wizard. Sam is Matthew Lillard in SLC Punk.
Yep.
It was really spot on. It was fun.
When I started the new one, and it's like I'm like, okay, I gotta find a different guy to talk to, and I found myself just right back to Shane. As soon as he's like, ew, why are you talking to me? Get away from me. I'm like, I want to talk to him more, and I feel like that's a bad sign. There's something wrong with my personality.
I think I'm missing some storyline here in Stardew, so I don't want to like drop any spoilers if that's what you're into, is the storyline with the characters in any way. But Shane, for the Matthew Lillard character, was a character in House for some reason, and I'm like, oh my god, does he die or something? Like what?
Oh no, he's just like super depressed.
A lot of the comments underneath were like, can I still fix him? So you're not alone.
I don't know. I sent him a bouquet, so we'll see what happens.
Speaking of Matthew Lillard, I did go to GamerCon Canada last week.
I love that for you. Did you get to see him, like, from afar?
From afar, yeah. I did. I was in the same space and got to breathe the same air. So
The same
it's
air?
fun.
Yep. I'd love that. I'm jealous. I'll have to go with you next time.
Um, I think we should go. I think we should definitely go. It was loads of tabletop games and video game booths and lots of tourneys and yeah, our only celebrity is Matthew Lillard is what I feel like in the gamer community.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really divided up really well. It was just a whole smorgasbord of D&D and gaming goodness. Even Matthew Lillard is the co-founder of Beetle and Grimm's, so Beetle and Grimm booth was there, and
Oh, nice.
all sorts of small vendors, amazing vendors. It was great. And there's also the video game hall where you get to check out amazing up and coming games. You get to support terrific causes and just enjoy the overall vibe. Some games I'll probably be sharing with you next week. So we can
I
add
love
them
that.
to our wish lists. Yeah. The other thing that I super noticed was like EB Games is back, and I know that that's maybe like old news because that happened like a month ago. Because GameStop Canada is out.
Yeah.
They got bought up and by EB. They were failing, I guess, and the person who bought it was I don't know how to pronounce the name, Steven Tretault, but
Okay.
it's French, so it's like Teralt.
Okay.
Maybe? He's a French-Canadian entrepreneur who also owns McFarlane Toys.
Oh,
And he
okay.
also has a toy manufacturing Import Dragons. And just prior to this purchase, he also became a partner at Mastermind Toys.
Oh,
So, like, I just think that this person's just a big kid.
yes.
Like, from the movie Big.
Yeah.
Just like all the toy companies. So this is the quote that I wrote down for him. He says, "This isn't just a business decision. It's about bringing something back to Canadians that they truly love. We're going to build something special here with community nostalgia and innovation at its heart." So they're going to be looking at enhancing in-store events, expand product lines and pop culture brands, and they're going to renew their focus on Canadians.
Oh, I love that.
And when they were at GamerCon, it just really kind of honed in on... Because when he bought it, I was kind of like, oh, EB Games is coming back. And the kids were kind of like, is that good? And I was kind of like, you know what? We've been to GameStop twice since it's been GameStop. But we used to go to EB Games all the time. And I'm like, is it just... I don't know what's different.
I don't know.
But at GamerCon, the EB Games booth was like hopping. We couldn't even get in there because that was the place to be. Everybody else had like their booths and stuff. So what they did at the GamerCon is they brought in... They're like, who wants to play Mario Kart World on the new Nintendo Switch?
Oh, nice.
And everybody, young and old, just threw their hands up and was like, yay! And it was just lineups galore. And yeah, so you could go on the new Nintendo Switch and play Mario Kart World, and I think there was prizes to be won. And they also did a Minecraft build event in partnership with MSI. Because MSI had a free play area where they had all their gaming laptops set up and people could... check out their gaming laptops, and there was some tourneys and stuff held.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was fun. It was great. It was just wonderful atmosphere, awesome cosplay, just really great. And yeah, just seeing EB Games back and doing their thing, I was kind of like, you know what? Maybe you just have to know how to have fun and how to bridge connections between gaming culture and people in order to make the business work, because it looks like it's gonna work and it's gonna work well.
That's exciting.
Something they don't teach you at Harvard Business School.
Yeah. Yeah. Leave it to like our generation to be so unserious, but serious at the same time, to bring back EB Games. I love it.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I'll definitely have to go next time.
Yeah, I think we'll go next year.
Awesome. I think my kids would like it too.
I think so. It's sort of strange when you go because it is very much a convention. You just sort of like, if you enjoy playing video games and you're pumped to go like, into like a really like energetic atmosphere, you're just there to play video games.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like it's not loud and bustling. It's just a lot of people with the same vibe as you and Yeah, it was nice to kind of chat with developers and stuff too, who had their game there, because it's a big event for them, and it's also really fun if you like finding new games and adding them to your wish list, and you're waiting for them to come out. And it was very fun to go and see games that are already on my wish list there, and I have the opportunity to play them for the first time
And meet the person. I love that. You get to see the
and
face behind the creator.
and meet the
Yeah.
person. Yeah, yeah.
Like I was reading about Haunted Chocolatier this morning, and like it's just one guy. I can't believe it's just one guy
Yeah.
who made Stardew Valley, and he's working on chocolate or Haunted Chocolatier. But like he's struggling to keep up with Stardew because it's so popular, and develop this new one at the same time. So like I don't know if we'll see Haunted Chocolatier for a while, but he's like not giving up on it. But he's quoted within the next 5 years he's hoping to have it out. So it's not going to be soon, but he's just one guy. He's just one guy.
He's one guy who's putting so much work into one game, and the thing that I think is absolutely beautiful about it too is that the game is so affordable.
Yes, yeah.
It's like $13, not on sale, and it's constantly being updated, and new things are constantly being added, and those are not DLCs. Those
Yes.
just come with it forever. And it's amazing.
Yeah, like he just loves making games
Yeah, I have such a love
and
for it.
just wants to keep doing it and make people happy, and I love that.
Maybe that's what the knockoffs are missing, is the heart.
Yeah,
So-
that's the other thing. I look at Sunhaven and it's like, I don't know for sure. I haven't really looked into it. But how many people, like a group of people worked on it, and it feels like they just kind of picked certain things from other games and put it all together. And I mean, it's fun and awesome. I'm not shitting on it or anything, but I'm just saying it feels copied, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Again, if I had tried that one first before Stardew, I'd feel differently. I'm not sure.
Yeah, true. There are some games out there that are very Stardew coded that I'm excited to play. I think there was one that was like Stardew, but with a horror element, and I'm on board. I want to check it out.
Oh, yes. Elder Ridge something.
Yeah, it was like
Right?
Elderfield, or it was
Yes.
spooky Stardew, and I'm like, yep.
I got the demo for that.
So do I. Yeah, I've
And
not played it.
I loaded it up, and then I started, and it was a lot of reading, and I was like, nope, I can't do that right now. So I closed it, and I have to come back to it in a different time. It was not the
Yeah,
time.
That's how I felt about the epic free game of the week was The Operator, and I was like, you know what? It's going to take a lot of brain power, so I'm going to just get it now and talk about it
That's
later.
exactly what I did
Because-
too. I got it. I haven't even downloaded it, but it's in my library because it does look cool, but you have to like be ready to read and focus.
You got to be a detective.
Yeah,
So-
and like we've both been really busy with life stuff, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
I want to sit down and just walk around my farm. I don't want to have to pay attention. I had to pay attention all day, to my adulting.
No, I totally agree. I did play a game this week, and it was very much centered on relaxation.
Oh, nice.
So this is a game I got, and I actually got this quite a while ago, maybe just a couple weeks ago, on a developer's sale. So I got it for $5.
Oh, sweet.
But it's actually $21.99 anywhere else. But it came out in 2020, so when games get a little bit older, you just put them on your wish list and they'll come on sale. So this game is called Alba, A Wildlife Adventure. It also starts with an A, which was supposed to be our challenge, but my god, it was so hard, and I'm never doing this again.
I actually didn't even find an A game.
Oh gosh. I was like, oh my god, I have one. And it just worked out perfectly. So it's called Alba, A Wildlife Adventure. And this is from developer Us2 Games. They're best known for their award-winning game Monument Valley, which is more like iPad coded.
Okay.
But really, really good puzzle, beautiful game. So it does have this very kind of light, blocky, but beautiful environment to it. The game kind of says, in quotation, even the smallest person can make a big difference.
Aw.
So you get to play as Alba, this little girl. You're about 10 years old, and you're visiting your grandparents on this small Mediterranean island. And your grandmother gives you her old cell phone so you can take pictures. And you meet up with your summertime best friend, where you learn that the island's wildlife preserve is dying due to the lack of enthusiasm, volunteerism, and lack of funding. So much so that a hotel chain is actually going to buy up this, wildlife reserve and turn it into a tourist destination. So you and your best friend start this wildlife group, just the two of you. You're 10.
Cute.
And you decide that you're going to help animals. So you go around with your grandma's old phone, and the whole point of the game is just to find and take pictures of all the different birds and wildlife on the island.
Okay.
And as you do it, you start to convince the people on the island that the wildlife there matters, and that it starts to kind of boost people's love of bird watching.
Aw.
And as you're doing this, you're trying to convince people to sign your petition so to stop the hotel chain from coming in and taking over the wildlife preserve. It is so freaking enjoyable because you have your headphones on, and it is literally like walking around on an island, and you can identify where birds are and different ones you're looking for simply by the sounds. Like all the birds were definitely, had real bird sounds and everything. So you hear something different, and you're kind of walking through woods, and it's a small kind of atmosphere, like a very small island. But so calming and so beautiful because you're just like bird watching and trying to take pictures of animals.
Oh, that's so nice.
And they also really coded these kids to be very much like kids. When you're walking, you will all of a sudden start running. There's no shift function or whatever to start running. You just start running, and sometimes she'll run as a skip.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes she'll run with her hands out, and very much like you're just a 10-year-old girl again taking pictures of birds that you're seeing on the beach. And it was so cute, and I finished it. And at the end, when you do reach the end, it does tell you wildlife organizations that you can support if you enjoy saving animals.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that does sound awesome.
I pull up my laptop and I put it on me, and I'm laying in bed, and it's like being on an island surrounded by birds and animals. It was really nice.
I love it. Have you ever played Subnautica?
No.
Okay, I think it's on sale right now. I'd have to double check, but I think I saw it on sale. I heard that one's really good. You're in the ocean.
Okay.
You're in a submarine in the ocean, and it's supposed to be like really beautiful looking. I know my son wants to play it, and I just haven't got it for him yet, but it might be worth checking out. I want to check that one out. How do you like the Phasmo update? What do you think?
Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Yes, I do. It's awesome. I love it. It's so good.
I played with you, and then I tried to play alone a little bit just to get a feel for all the stuff. And it's a lot harder to do alone because you have to, to get all the things. But I love it.
I kind of can't get over how much of a literal game changer it is. This update was so, it changed just so much. So if anybody was feeling like the game was getting a little repetitive after many, many hours of becoming a fictional ghost hunter expert, welcome back, because it's different now. You do need more people.
Yeah.
If you want a perfect game. And I absolutely love that having a command center in the van makes sense now.
Yes.
Before it was, if you wear this head cam, I can watch it on the camera in the van, and it's sort of why? There's what am I going to see other than orbs? Of what?
Yeah, but now you need somebody in there to hit record. That's what I was struggling with alone, was then I had to take the camera with me and record.
You can't do, if you need a picture of the ghost, you can't do anything else.
Yeah. So I was trying to get sounds and video and in one round by myself, and it was difficult. In a good way.
Yeah, no, it is. It's good. It's on those higher levels, professional and higher above, and when you're working with certain ghosts that drain your sanity level faster, I'm it's so near impossible.
And it's creepier. There's extra sounds, and you can hear ghosts thumping around in the other rooms, and I was like, is this scarier? Is it me? No, it's scarier.
And I find that even with the sound device, when you have it activated and you're watching it, you're catching other scary noises that they put in the game too. They put what is it? When they blow out the firelight.
Yes.
It's way creepier and something to be recording. And I thought it was just an exceptional update. It was so good.
I agree. I love it. I'm excited to play more, and I was getting kind of bored with it.
Yeah, like it got to the point where I was trying to do zero evidence runs so that I could understand the ghosts more, and this, it heightens it up, because if you go in and you're like, okay, well, you figure out right away what type of ghost it is.
Mm-hmm.
You can just go in and, collect your photos and be gone. This one is like, nope, you're not done.
Yeah. So even if you do guess the ghost right away, you still have a ton of stuff to do before you can leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Guessing the ghost, I love it. Guessing the ghost right away is a bonus, because then you'll have more time to just sort of collect that evidence. But also, like for things like a Moroi, where, if somebody goes in and they have a spirit box and they get cursed and their sanity gets completely drained, they're not just like dead in the water. They can actually be like, okay, you know what? I have no sanity. I'm just going to go set up the cameras and sit in the van and get, the media coverage.
Yeah. Not to be like a van princess or anything, but it's useful in there now.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, before it was just like, I'm just scared.
Yeah, I just don't want to die. But now there's
like...
shit to do inside the van.
Yeah. Why waste all our limited sanity medication when I'm almost dead and I can sit here and collect the media evidence and the video clips?
Yeah, that's what I did when I was almost dead. You walked around with the camera and I was in the van ready to record what you saw. And it worked out perfectly.
I also really enjoyed that we discovered that, well, not like discovered, but like figured a way to put to use that when you're dead, you can still communicate by like carrying objects around.
Yes.
Because, if I'm dead and you can ask me yes or no questions and I can follow you around with a clipboard and chuck it.
That one, when we were in the campsite and we were there for a while and we had nothing from this ghost, and all of a sudden I was in the van grabbing stuff, you died, and I came out and I was like, oh my god, where's the ghost? And I just see this clipboard going down, up and down in the same spot. And you're like, and I imagined you being like, it was right here, dumb. Just like throwing this clipboard. It was so funny. Yeah, I love that.
I love it. It makes being a ghost more fun.
Yeah. Was the ghost here? And then I think I died right after that.
Yeah. I was like, I wish I was awake. I could communicate where it's like, this is where I died, but that's not where the ghost is. But it's somewhere here.
Yeah. That was a good time.
Nice. I have one more game that I was going to add here just because I kind of came across it today. It's called Down the Rabbit Hole. So Down the Rabbit Hole is a VR game.
Okay.
But they decided that why just limit the fun of this game to just VR people? So now they have Down the Rabbit Hole Flattened. And so they've taken this VR game and turned it into a 2D adventure.
Oh, I love it.
What it is, it's a point-and-click adventure that it takes place in the Alice in Wonderland world.
Okay.
And this is sort of the events before Alice arrives in Wonderland. And you play as a girl who has their pet ran down the hole, and now you're in the Wonderland world trying to find your pet. The only reason why I wanted to plug it today is because this game is, for some reason, it's odd that it exists, because they're like, let's take this VR game and just make it 2D. It also is very odd that it's free, but it's only free for a limited time, and they don't say how limited that time is.
Oh, okay.
So the game is free, but you pretty much have to get it right away if you want it.
Okay, I see.
And so it was very cute. I want to call it a cozy point and click because it's very, young girl kind of coded, being a young girl in Wonderland, and the voice acting is, it's very youthful and seems kind of for kids, but the dialogue itself is a little creepy.
Oh.
They talk about, how the queen murdered lots of rabbits and things like that. It's a little spooky for a young kid.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought it was really cool. I just started it today because I was like, hey, this is free.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Let's give it a go. So yeah, Down the Rabbit Hole Flattened.
Ooh.
Free on Steam for now.
Okay, I'll look that up. I saw that you were playing Down the Rabbit Hole, and I was like, ooh.
I also need to go back and play Alba, the game I was just talking about, because I was so into it that I didn't take a single game
Oh, I hate that.
So I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no.
that happens to me all the time. I gotta get into the habit of just recording as I play, and then if I don't use it, who cares? Delete it.
Yeah, sometimes after we've been doing a couple podcasts and I go, oh, I should go back and do some clips, I go back into my gameplay recordings and go,
Yeah.
all right, let's do this one. It's hanging out. But yeah, I'm going to do some clips here this weekend and get them up right away.
Okay, awesome.
Make them short and sweet. And
Yep. I'm
throw
gonna
'em
do
out
the
there.
same. I still have to upload the Happy Game clips. Because that game was crazy.
God, it was so good. It's
Yeah.
so good.
So good, but so crazy.
And in between, I'm definitely playing Phasmo. I was going to say, like, I have a Phasmo group of people that I've just connected with through the Phasmo Discord server. And after this update, we expanded and started adding more people because we're like, we need more people. you need a full group if you wanna get it done right.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there's going to be a lot more Phasmophobia playing here with this new update, and also I've been playing Repo quite a bit.
Yep. I got some stuff to do this afternoon, and then this evening, I'm just gonna be hunting ghosts, I think. Yeah. So I'll probably see you there.
Send me an invite.
Yep. I will. That's all I got this week.
Yeah, I was going to continue with the alphabet challenge, but absolutely not.
I'm
so
fine
hard.
with that.
I was like, what have you done?
That's fine with me. Okay, well, thanks. This was fun.
Yeah, thanks for anybody who's listening, and pick up these games while they're still available or free and add them to your wish list. We'll chat next time.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.